into left field. First pitch swinging. Left fielder staying with it with the wind and the sun. And he stays with it and he grabs it out there in left. Heflin makes the play.
First pitch swinging was Clunk. That really isn't that breezy out here, so I guess maybe he was having trouble with the sun as he kind of staggered under that one a little bit for the first out of the game.
Just a little bit of wind, and when you're in town, no, but when you're out here, a little bit. Gordon Moore Park, Bethalto Sports Complex. Bonnets now facing Drake Getton, another senior, and seniors in this lineup. They have 6 of them, the Panthers, for Coach
Darren Perdun. Here's a pitch high for a ball.
Bonnets 2-2 on the season. He's got 1 complete game. He's making start number 4. That's second on the team to Buckley's 5 starts on the season.
This one's on the inside corner for a strike. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Zach Wiener will be next, then Gage Walker, the start of the lineup for Coach Perdun today. Foul ball, off to the right, and out of play. Strike 2. Getton at the dish, a right-handed batter. For Civic Memorial, it is Heflin in left, Prod in center, Frankfurt in right field. Flowers, Arview, Braun, and Hawk around the infield, third to first. Peterson, the catcher. Bonnets, the pitcher, again at 2-2 on the year. And he delivers another one. This one is golfed into right field. He goes the other way. A single in front of the right fielder, Frankfurt. Good piece of hitting there as he goes to right field.
Yeah, didn't hit it hard at all. Just kind of guided that ball to right field and had to leg it out down the line in case that right fielder charged hard and tried to throw him out at first base. Getton's on with 1 out.
Junior Zach Wiener now, first baseman. Checks his head coach down at third, Darren Perdun. Nick Smith, head coach, manager for the CM baseball team. Smith has been the coach since 2017. As for Perdun, he's been their head coach since 2010.
And a new top assistant this year, Chris Skinner, longtime baseball assistant, retiring from the school district. Caleb Williams, both the football coach and interim head basketball coach, going to be assistant baseball coach as well. Busy time for Caleb Williams.
He's got all seasons covered, fall, winter, and spring.
You know, it's funny, he's the head football coach and was the interim head basketball coach, but baseball was his best sport in high school.
And the pitcher throws over to first, runner back. 1 on, 1 out, just underway here, top of the first inning. Panthers and Eagles, good crowd gathering here in Bethalto. There's a shot to third, out, throw over to first, runner back. Soft line drive, and third baseman Flowers makes the play.
He threw it across the diamond, tried to see if Getton had wandered a little bit off first, but Getton slides in safely back at first base.
Now it's Gage Walker, sophomore catcher, number 22. Be followed by Hefner, Meter, and Bruno, then Williams and Barton to round out the batting order today for Jersey. Runner going. It's a hit and run and a ground ball to short. Arview will make that play to first base, and that will be the end of the Panthers' first inning. 1 hit, 1 left. CM coming up. No score here. Eagles and Panthers in MVC baseball. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices. Located on Humbert Road in Alton.
We protect your house and your car. Because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Lennox system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
The same format in the Valley again this year. You play home and home series. Next week, CM will be playing Muscuda home and away. Playing Jerseyville this week. And the batter, Trent Heflin here, sophomore.
But they do have a non-conference game later this week against Roxana here at the sports complex.
This one is popped up. First base side. Going to stay fair for the first baseman who makes the play. Wiener grabs the pop-up.
Now batting, third baseman number 15,
One out. In the first inning, Jacob Flowers, freshman, digs in. As for Jerseyville, they'll play Triad next week, home and away. Triad started the Valley Monday 13-2 over Waterloo. It was Highland 10-1 over Muscuda, and CM 11-0 over Jerseyville. So Triad, CM, and Highland off with 1-0 starts in the standings. Foul ball backing out of play.
There is a freshman game going in that general vicinity where that foul ball went.
Jerseyville, first base side, dugout. CM, home dugout, third base side. Breaking ball tapped up the first base line. Pitcher to first, 2 down.
Soft contact from the second place hitter Flowers against this Jersey hurler Williams. It's going to be interesting to see how this batter here does, Arview. He walked, I believe, 3 times in the matchup back on Monday. 2 walks in the game. He's one of the hotter hitters in the St. Louis metro area, hitting over 700 on the season.
Quite an offensive player, a senior, the only senior in the starting lineup, and they only have a couple of seniors on the entire roster this year, Eagles. But he's one of them. Arview sends one deep to right. Right fielder going back, and he watches it sail out of here. Home run to right, big fly, and there's that offense. Power from Arview, 1-0.
4th home run of the season for Arview. RBI number 15, extra base hit number 11. Briar Arview continues his offensive showmanship in the early part of this season with a 2-out solo home run here in the first.
A sweet swinging left-handed hitter. He didn't swing hard, just nice and easy, and it just off the bat and sailed out of here and straight away right field.
You know, over the years we've done several games here at the sports complex. Most of the home runs, it seemed, go to right field. I guess more right-handed batter, or left field, I should say. That's one of the few home runs we've seen hit over that right field fence.
And not many homers hit here at all, really, down through the years. Here's a foul ball out of play. Off to the right it goes. Noah Peterson, junior catcher for Civic Memorial. 1-0 Eagles with the solo 2-out home run. Here's the pitch. It's low and away. So senior Briar Arview with a home run.
Mentioned he had the 2 walks earlier this week, had 1 hit, scored 3 of the 11 runs. So he was on base and did some damage.
Line drive, base hit into left field. Hard hit. Pulled it to left. Peterson has a hit.
Now batting, right fielder number 24, August Frankfurt.
And that will bring a courtesy runner in for the catcher. That will also bring in August Frankfurt, sophomore right fielder.
He had 3 hits on Monday, drove in 3 runs. One of his hits was a double.
Looks like the runner will be number 8, Josh Teams, Teems, Teams. He'll run at first base for the catcher. Right-handed pitcher in the stretch now with August at the plate. Frankfurt, right-handed batter, throw over to first, runner back. We're in Bethalto, the Barrett Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. $80 degrees or thereabouts again today with the sunshine. Throw over to first again.
And the CM dugout in unison said, get back.
Now in the major leagues, that would be it, right?
Right.
Two over to first.
Unless you pick him off
All right.
with a third one.
Right. Those new rules. Got to get used to those. Fly ball down the left field line. Left fielder in and makes the catch as Hefner stayed with it. Fly out to left, and that's the end of the inning. Home run Arview after 1 inning, 1-0. CM with the lead over the Panthers. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports, presented by the Cemetery.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices. Located on Humbert Road in Alton.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
CM's won 3 games in a row, and Jersey has dropped 2 out of their last 3.
CM beating Wood River, Staunton, and Jerseyville in their last 3. This pitch is a strike called to Easton Hefner. Right-hander to right-hander, breaking ball up in his eyes, and he sends it to center. Center fielder way over into right center. By the time Prott runs it down, out number 1.
Pretty solid contact on that breaking ball. Delivered from the pitcher, Bonnets. Hefner stayed on it, and a little bit of a running catch for the center fielder.
That'll bring in senior Joey Meter. and he will send one to right center field. Same spot, center fielder over, makes another catch, 2 down.
I mean, almost exactly the same spot, probably within 5 feet of the previous ball hit out into the outfield.
2 up, 2 down, 4 in a row retired by Bonnets. After a 1-out single back in the first inning by Getton. Now it's another senior, Tanner Bruno. Right-handed batter will take inside. Ball 1. 7th hitter in the order for Coach Darren Perdun. Low, 2-0. 1-0 CM. First inning home run. Arview with a big blast to right field. Strike called, 2-1 now.
Struggle at the plate this year for Bruno, hitting just 188 coming into this game.
There's another strike. It's 2-2. Some other baseball going on today in Wood River, Roxana, Southwestern. Piasol Birds playing Marquette today. Breaking ball in the dirt, swing and a miss, struck him out. 1-2-3 for Jerseyville in the second inning. Bonnets gets him 1-2-3. Middle of the second inning, 1-0, Eagles over Panthers. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Nothing is more important than knowing a fair asking price. The agents at Landmark Realty would love to.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop at their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganast Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganast Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganast Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
Coaching down at third base. First base coach, assistant Jason Hussman. Also Brady Arview, Darren Clark, Dustin Devening, some of the assistant coaches. There's a base hit into right. Over the second baseman's head it goes, and Cale Hawk has a single.
Swinging at the first pitch he sees from Williams, and he lined it over the second baseman's glove. And 3 hits on the day, and we're only in the second inning for CM.
Carter Braun now, junior. And the pitch is low. He faked a bunt, took it low. I'll have to see if it is a sacrifice with this number 7 hitter to be followed by Wells and Prott, bottom of the batting order.
Wells does not have a hit on the season. Prott with just 6 hits on the year. He might be trying to manufacture something.
It is a bunt up the first base line into the grass. Catcher bare hand and throws a strike to first. Good play there by Walker, the catcher, out on the grass. Sacrifice bunt, good.
Almost pulled the first baseman off the bag. Sacrifice is good. Runner at second, runner in scoring position. That's what the object was, trying to bunt him over.
Designated hitter now, Connor Wells bats for the pitcher, Bonnets.
I wouldn't be surprised if they put on a bunt play here to try to move him to third.
Make Jerseyville make another play on defense. Maybe they'll throw it around. Strike called inside corner there. Wells, the 8-hitter. Coach Nick Smith with some signs down at third for the runner, the batter.
Yeah.
Second inning.
The batter really didn't look down to third.
Smith has his eyes on the runner at second, trying to help him out there with the second baseman. Sneaking over toward the bag, and this one's in the dirt. Good block by Walker there.
This right-handed pitcher Williams for Jersey, he's kind of got a delivery where it's not quite sidearm, and it's really not even 3/4, but he pitches off that third base side of the pitcher's rubber, and his body comes across his body, so that right-handed batter who's digging in comes riding inside.
Fly ball, short right field, dropping quickly, and it's going to drop for a hit. The runner had to wait to make sure, and he'll go to third on that bloop single.
First hit of the year for Wells. He's got a couple of RBIs, but that's his first base hit.
Well, he blooped that one into a perfect spot. Right field, short right field near the line. And now the 9-hitter, Braden Pratt, a sophomore. Pratt, first and third, one out. Eagles have a chance to add to their lead. Foul ball, first pitch, strike one. Top of the order waiting on deck, but Pratt, big man in the order here. P-R-O-T-T, Pratt, right-handed batter. We're ready again. The stretch. Runners with their lead. Swing and a miss. Delayed steal, and they throw down. Safe at second base.
Danced off about halfway through as the pitch was being delivered. As the catcher caught the ball, he took off, and the catcher actually threw through to second base. But sliding under the tag was Wells.
So second and third now. And just outside. Good waste pitch at 0-2 there. Just missed. Pratt checks Coach Smith. Nick Smith checks the runners. Second and third, one out. The stretch. Williams brings it in. Into the dirt it goes for ball two. Well, the Eagles would like to keep it rolling. Monday it was 11-0. They got a run in the first, 3 in the third. Finished the game off with that 5-run 7th inning Monday. And they're off and running here, 1-0. Maybe more. There's a drive into right center field, and it's going to be caught on the run by the right fielder. And in short right center, the runner cannot advance. I'm not sure he went back to tag right away, but still second and third, now 2 out.
Bruno got a good jump on that ball. It was hit by a right-handed batter, kind of slicing a little bit towards the right fielder who was running towards right center. He made the catch on the run and got the ball back into the infield quickly. He didn't try to square up and throw it to the plate. He just wanted to get it back in the infield as quickly as possible, kept the runners at their positions.
So now the Panthers have a chance to get out of this. 2 on, 2 out. Top of the order, Heflin now. Popped out to the first baseman last inning, 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Bounces in. Catcher with another block.
A lot of room here behind home plate. If that ball gets away from the catcher all the way back to the backstop, a run will score.
Right-handed pitcher, right-handed batter, bottom of the second inning. Eagles now with a 2-out chance. Fastball strike. Strike two.
And now if you're the pitcher, do you go right after him, try to finish him off here, or do you waste a pitch or two outside of the zone, see if he will chase?
First base open, the pitch. Breaking ball is popped into center. Center fielder coming in, and he'll make the play. And the Panthers get out of it. The Eagles leave second and third. And after 2 innings, 1-0, Civic Memorial with the lead in baseball. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices. Located on Humbert Road in Alton.
We protect your house and your car because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Lennox system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
We do have one strikeout. That was Bonnets with a K. Up and in, hits him in the helmet. And shaking it off as it hit him back of the helmet a little bit. He turned his head away, and he's going to try to shake that off.
Yeah, he's the pitcher, so he's not going to run anyway. So he threw his helmet down, and he's going to walk back to the dugout. There'll be a courtesy runner, but coaches are going to check on him nonetheless. He's just a little bit more frustrated he didn't duck out of the way.
And the athletic trainer, Aaron Season for CM, will go over and check him out too.
I have to run him through some concussion protocol.
And so, Jerseyville will have a runner on base, hit by pitch to start the inning. Pete Barton will be the batter, number 9 hitter.
Looks like Luke Swanson is the runner at first base.
Number 2 will run, and nobody out. Number 1 at the dish. Barton, throw over to first, runner back. So the Panthers trying to get that runner around to tie the game. Nobody out. Strike called outside corner to the senior.
Rarely will you see a Jersey Panther runner go back to first base standing up. Coach wants them to get a big enough lead where they have to dive back in.
Pitch on the way, fouled back and out of play for strike 2 now. So the 9-hitter not bunting. 0-2.
There were some signs and some claps by the coach. A clap was an indicator when I was coaching.
Ball in the dirt, runner going, and safe. Under the tag there, it's a stolen base, so they don't go with the bunt, they go with the steal.
It was very close down at second. Good throw by Peterson, right where it needed to be on the second baseman side of the bag, and it was a tag applied, but sliding in safely was the Panther pinch runner.
So Swanson is there with nobody out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Check swing at a ball in the dirt. It's going to be 2-2 now.
First runner in scoring position for the Panthers as they try to answer what the Eagles have done in this game, score a run. Of course, that solo home run in the first by Arview.
Here's the stretch. Bonnets delivers. Foul ball off to the right, out of play.
And pitching from the stretch sometimes affects a hurler. They're more comfortable pitching from the windup. When you force them to pitch from the stretch, they might not be as much velocity. They might not be as sharp with their accuracy.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's another. It's another in the dirt. Down in the dirt for ball 3.
Both of these catchers have done a good job keeping the ball in front of them on these balls in the dirt.
So now a payoff pitch at 3-2. Nobody out. Swing and a ground ball in the hole at short. Shortstop looking to first. Now he goes to third. Safe there. Maybe a throw right away to third base. It would have been a little closer, but everybody's safe.
Yeah, it wasn't a force play. He was just maybe trying to hope that that runner would somehow come off the bag. Ball hit in the hole. I don't think there would have been a play at first at all. Arview had to go deep in the hole, and then he would have had to throw across his body to a pretty speedy runner. So 2 have reached here in the top of the 3rd inning, and the Panthers have runners at the corners.
And top of the order, Klunk, Gettin, Wiener up now. Second hit of the game for Jerseyville. First and third, and nobody out. Pop up here. It's going to go to short right. Second baseman out, and he can't see it. He can't find it. It's going to drop in short right. A bloop single. The right fielder, I don't think, ever saw it. Second baseman went out on the grass, and he couldn't get a glove on it.
Well, I wasn't watching the flight of the ball. I was just kind of watching the right fielder, and I was wondering if it was going to be deep enough to have the runner tag up and come home. And then all of a sudden I see him race forward. I guess he found the ball, but it was way too late. And the Panthers score their first run to tie it.
There's a ground ball foul first base side.
Klunk will get charged with an RBI there, so he's got 4 on the season. 3 have reached in a row here in the 3rd.
So a bloop single ties the game. 1-1 3rd inning. First run for Jerseyville in the 2 games with CM this week. Here's a bunt. Pitch way up at his helmet, but he bunted it down nicely to the pitcher, who throws to first for out number 1.
He was trying to move the runners over, and that's exactly what he did. Now the pitcher, Bonnets, it looked like he may have had a play at second base. He had that ball bunted right back to him fairly hard, and he did not even look at second base. He was going to first all the way to get the sure out, but now the Panthers have 2 runners in scoring position.
Zach Wiener 0 for 1, steps in, takes a strike.
Went with the off-speed pitch on the first delivery to Wiener.
So a 1-1 game, third inning. And the pitch. Low and away for a ball. It's 1-1. Station ID once we find out what Zach Weiner does here. 5 o'clock. Second and third, one out. Pitch. It's going to stay upstairs for a ball.
Wow, that was a hittable pitch for Weiner. If I was standing in there, that might be the best pitch you're going to get to hit.
Well, again, first base open. Second and third for Jersey. There's a line drive in the gap, left center field. A run will score. It's a 2-run single to left center field. The Panthers have the lead, 3-1.
Klunk did not have the best of jumps off second base. He kind of waited to see if it would fall in, but Coach Perdun at third base coach's box was waving him in all the way, and Weiner's 2 RBIs give the Panthers the lead here in the third inning.
Gage Walker, the batter now. So the bottom 2, 8 and 9 hitters get on. They both come in to score. It's a 3-run inning, ball 1, and we pause now for station identification.
Riverbend High School Sports on WBGC Alton.
Into the 5 o'clock hour we go with baseball from Bethalto. Line drive to center. It's a base hit. Takes a hop away from the center fielder, just enough for the runner to get over to third base. And on the throw to third, Walker goes to second. A base hit. And that is 4 hits in the inning for the Panthers.
Another hard hit ball up the middle. Got away from the center fielder just a little bit. Weiner's not the fastest of runners, but he went first to third. There was a play at third base, but he slid in safely. The other runner, Walker, he was able to advance to second. So the Panthers have 2 more players in scoring position.
And some meetings here. Nick Smith meeting on the mound with his pitcher, his infielders. And Jerseyville head coach Darren Perdun having a meeting with the home plate umpire. As the Panthers have taken the lead and they have a chance for more. They have second and third again. Couple of ringing singles. Weiner drives in 2. Walker singles to center. Now that'll bring in Hefner 0 for 1.
Just interesting what the Jersey coaching staff with the discussion with the umpiring crew was all about. And I don't know if it's maybe the condition of their pitcher who got hit by that pitch earlier and whether or not he's able to continue, and there might be making a change somewhere on the field right now.
Well, second and third, here we go. Still only 1 out in the inning. The only out is sacrifice bunt this inning. Jerseyville looking for an even bigger inning.
All of the hits have been pretty much on the nose. They haven't been, that one pop-up that fooled the right fielder, got in the sun for the second baseman. They couldn't make the play. Other than that, most of the balls have been hit fairly hard off this pitcher Bonnets.
Infield comes in all the way around, and this one in the dirt, ball 1. So the infield in, Flowers at third, Arview at short, Braun at second, Hawk at first, and now Coach Nick Smith is going to visit with the home plate umpire. And another discussion.
I don't know if it's a discussion about a substitution of a player because of injury or what, or the use of a player. They used a courtesy runner for both the pitcher in this game, and they used a courtesy runner for the catcher at second base.
And so there's a new runner out there at second base now for the catcher.
Right. It's the second time in this inning they've used a courtesy runner.
And that's what they're pointing to, is out at second base for some reason.
And maybe it's the same runner. I'm not sure if it's – you can't do that, can you?
No, and I don't think it is Swanson again. Not sure of the number, but second and third. And the discussion continues here in the third inning.
Initially, it was Coach Perdun talking to the home plate umpire and the field umpire, and then the umpire kind of said something to Coach Nick Smith after his visit with the pitcher, and now after going back to the dugout, I think Nick Smith realized that, hey, there's something that I want more clarification on.
And so, a delay here as the discussion continues. Not an argument, but a discussion really behind home plate. Hefner's the batter. Boy, this inning for Jerseyville started, remember, with the hit by pitch, then an infield single, then Klunk with an RBI single that dropped into right field, then the sacrifice bunt. Wiener followed with a ringing two-run single to left center field, and then Walker with a single as well. So 4 hits in the inning, 5 base runners, and they've scored 3 runs already in the third inning.
Zach Wiener with those 2 RBIs, now up to 14 on the season. That's tops on the team. Panthers do not have a lot of power numbers. No home runs on the year. Just 1 triple on the season. And the discussion continues.
It continues here, and Jerseyville a record of 7-7. They've had some games where they've reached double digits. Wins and losses. Beat Hillsboro, beat Litchfield. They've lost to Marquette. They've beaten Wood River this year. Lost to Alton, beat Roxana, and lost to Roxana.
Most runs scored in a game, 12 for the Panthers.
And remember, CM won it 11-0 this week at Jerseyville. This one is popped up. Pitch is popped up, and third baseman back, and he can't get it as it blows away from him just enough. Thought he was under it, but right near the bag, it blows away, and it drops safely.
Well, he never really was comfortable under that ball. The shortstop came over, and just it seemed to me like the shortstop would have had a better angle at it than the third baseman, who was playing in right on the edge of the grass and had to back up. And then he just was never comfortable under the ball, and it falls for a hit or an error.
Hit, error. I don't know that he ever touched the ball, but
no.
That doesn't matter, I guess.
He should have had it.
Should have. Yes, he should have.
We'll be kind and give him a hit.
Going to give him a hit.
The runners couldn't advance. They were standing on the bag when that ball dropped on the ground, so they couldn't advance at all.
That is 6 base runners in the inning, 1 out. It's 3-1, Jerseyville. This one's popped up. Infield fly rule. Second baseman is going to circle around that, and he can't catch that one either, but it's going to be an out, and the bases are still loaded. And I guess that breeze and the sun, I think there's some wind here.
It must be more windy than what we see. It just didn't seem like it's that windy, but boy, it's been wreaking havoc with these fielders for CM the last inning or so.
Tanner Bruno now.
Nice batter.
Panthers have batted around, yep, but he pops it up into left. Let's see what the left fielder's going to do. He will reach up and make the catch, and the Panthers leave the bases loaded. They score 3, they leave 3 on base. They take their first lead this week on CM, though. 3-1, Jerseyville over Civic Memorial now, third inning. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices, located on Humbert Road in Alton.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More
like everything's been straightened away here, and it will be Williams returning to the hill to start the bottom of the third inning.
Griffin Williams, and we'll see how he does and how he feels now that he's back on the hill after getting hit by a pitch, the back of the helmet. And he fires in there for a ball to Flowers. Freshman Jacob Flowers. Here's a strike, and it's 1-1 now.
First two innings, Eagles had all the traffic on the bases, had two runners on in the first when they scored a run on that solo home run, two more runners in the second.
There's a ball low, and back to the wall here, the backstop. Flowers, Arview, Peterson, Frankfurt too, if anybody gets on here in the bottom of the third inning. This one's down in the dirt. Three to 1 ball game now. Panthers have the lead. CM scored first with a home run in the first inning. But the third inning, Jersey got 3. This one is low, ball 4. Flowers, leadoff walk. Now it's Arview to the plate. Williams hasn't struck out anybody yet. That's his first walk.
Yes, it should be prefaced, the dangerous Briar Arview.
The lefty digs in. Couple of walks on Monday. As pitchers more and more will start to be careful with him, pitch around him, whatever the case may be.
21 hits on the year, 11 of them have been extra base hits.
There's a strike called. The Eagles have already left 3. They have 4 hits in 2 innings. Trail 3-1 though. Pitch outside for a ball. Arview ready, left-handed batter again. Pitcher right-handed. Here's the next. It's low, ball 3.
7 balls to the first 2 batters here after the long inning by the Jersey Panthers offense. Williams is trying to find the strike zone here, and he got plunked too, so he's trying to regain his composure.
Down in the dirt, another walk. Back-to-back walks, and you know the coaches for Jerseyville are keeping a close eye on Williams here.
Just don't know if it's a product of getting hit in the helmet or if it's trying to be too fine with his pitches. Obviously, you don't want to miss over the plate to our view, so a lot of those pitches in the dirt. Let's see how he delivers to Peterson here with the first two runners on.
Peterson 1 for 1, a single. And he lines one into left. Left fielder's going to chase that one. It's going to go all the way to the fence, and that'll tie the game. It's a 2-run double, 2 score for the Eagles, and Peterson delivers. It's a tie game.
Hit it on a rope into left center field. The left fielder, Hefner, did not even entertain any ideas of trying to catch that ball on the fly. He turned and headed directly towards the fence. He got the ball back in the infield as quickly as he could, but not before 2 runners score. Peterson with a ringing double to left.
August Frankfurt now the batter. Nobody out. And you know what happens when you walk people, and back-to-back walks for the Eagles. They both come in.
Peterson now with 20 RBIs on the season. Tops on the team.
It's like the Eagles bullpen is loosening up here in the 3rd inning. Right-handed batter, Frankfurt, 0 for 1. Stretch. And Williams delivers again, swinging a foul ball. Hawk and Braun will follow. Again, nobody out. 3 in a row have reached base. Peterson with a 2-run double, and we're tied at 3.
And CM had one pitcher warming up, and then he's now made his way back to the dugout, and another pitcher has gone down to the bullpen to throw.
Foul ball back to the screen here. A lot of runs yesterday in baseball in the area. Columbia 19-9 over Roxana. O'Fallon beat Alton 12-0. Salem 14-4 over Wood River. Marquette beat Metro East 11-5. And so far today, 3-3 here. Swing and a pop-up, short left. Shortstop out to make the call and make the catch. That's Gettin. 1 out.
Didn't seem to have any trouble with that one as Gettin had to go out to the outfield grass to haul that one in. First out of the inning, big out with that runner at second base after the first 3 had reached here in the 3rd for CM.
Here's Hawk. He's 1 for 1. 5 hits now for CM early on. 3 runs, 5 hits. Inside, ball 1. Hawk, tall right-handed junior first baseman here. The stretch, Williams delivers again. It's below the knees for a ball. Hawk the batter, Williams the pitcher. Williams 2-1 on the year. Looks in, gets the sign from Walker. And the next. Popped up, right side. Second baseman out, right fielder in. Right fielder on the run, and Bruno will grab it short right.
Yeah, he saw it all the way, and he came in running hard. The second baseman had gone looking for the ball, and he was about 15 feet away from where the ball actually landed as Hawk pops up to the right at about the second base position where the right fielder came in and made the catch.
Carter Braun now, 2 outs. So after Peterson tied the game, Williams has recorded a couple of outs. Breaking ball strike, it's 0-1. Well, we've had a lot of pop-ups and a lot of infielders circling around and around in the dirt for those pop-ups. Some caught, some not.
Just a lot of balls put in play. Not many ground balls, but a lot of pop-ups, line drives, fly balls.
3-3, third inning. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball back to the mound, gets by the pitcher, and a throw there on the infield. Safe, the ball gets away, and a run will score on the throw in the dirt to first base.
Maybe an ill-advised throw. That slow roller got underneath the pitcher's glove. The two middle infielders converge right in front of second base, and then they tried to make the throw onto first. It was in the dirt, got away from Wiener, and the runner from second scores easily, and Braun ends up at second base. No RBI on the play.
Single in an air. Infield single, that slow roller near the bag. And now it's Connor Wells, the DH. Pop foul, strike one.
So the Eagles answer the 3 runs scored by the Panthers in the top of the third with 3 of their own here in the bottom half.
Number 8 hitter in the lineup, Wells, the DH. The pitch outside for a ball to number 9. Wells with a single first time up, 1 for 1. Peterson already 2 for 2. The stretch. Williams checks the runner at second base. Breaking ball in there, strike 2. Slow curve, it looked like. 2 strikes and a ball.
Bend that curveball in there and keep the fastball at the knees. You'll have some success.
Fastball, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that's the end of the inning. CM, though, answers with 3 runs. And after 3 innings, they have the lead back 4-3.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop at their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Mungan Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Mungan Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Mungan Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices. Located on Humbert Road in Alton.
We protect your house and your car because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
Prott grabs the fly out, 2 down.
Bonnets had a 1-2-3 second inning. Couple of flyouts and a strikeout. Let's see what he does here to cap off this fourth. Will he strike out Clunk and make it identical second and fourth innings?
There's a strike. It's 0-1. Each pitcher with only 1 strikeout apiece. As we play here in the fourth. 4-3 game. There's one up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit into center field, right over the bag at second, right into center for Clunk. He has 2 hits. Now it's getting to the plate, 1-for-1 with a sacrifice bunt. So now 7 hits for Jerseyville. Monday, remember, they only had 3 hits in the shutout.
Yeah, the 3 hits on Monday were from Meter, Hefner, and Wiener.
Hit and run, a tap to third. Third baseman in on the grass, fires across for the play. Flowers with a good play on the run, and that ends the 4th inning for the Panthers here in Bethalto. Middle of the 4th, CM 4, Jersey 3. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports, presented by...
We protect your house and your car because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Lennox system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you. Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with
consistent with their offense. As we mentioned, 2 hits in each of the first 3 innings. They have stranded 4 in the game, where the Panthers have stranded now 5 on base.
Griffin Williams outside to Braden Prott. Ball 1.
Those 2 walks to lead off the third came back to haunt him. Since then, he's kind of found his groove a little bit. Most recent at-bat was a strikeout.
Line drive to left. Left fielder right there, and Hefner makes the play. Hit hard, but right at him. Now it's Heflin. Trent Heflin, the left fielder. Heflin in left for the Eagles. Hefner in left for the Panthers. Try to keep that straight here. I'm trying.
And both teams have number 22 as their catcher.
There you go. Isn't that ironic?
It is.
There's a ground ball rolling to short. Shortstop up
Whoa.
over and way over the head of the first baseman for an error. And down to second base goes the batter, Heflin. Shortstop picked it clean, but airmailed it to first base.
There has not been a lot of ground ball opportunities for these fielders, and that time Gettin charged it nicely, fielded it cleanly, but airmailed it to first base way over the head of Wiener, who stands about 6'4", but it went about 4 or 5 feet over his outstretched glove.
Jacob Flowers now. His third at bat. This is the third time through the order for CM now. Runner at second after the air. The pitch at the knees. Strike one. 1 on, 1 out.
Dangerous couple of batters coming up with Arview on deck and Peterson in the hole. Both have been on base twice.
So if Flowers makes an out, I'm sure you're thinking ahead a little bit if you're Darren Perdun. Do you walk Arview? Because then it's Peterson.
And he
pick your poison.
Yeah, he hurt him last time.
But right now it's Flowers. Down in the dirt, another block by Walker.
Middle infielders with a couple of errors in last couple of innings on throws to first base. And they're asking the pitcher to pitch around these miscues.
Griffin Williams, stretch, pitch, just inside for a ball. Good spot for the pitcher. He wanted it. 2-1. Again, the only senior in the Eagles lineup on deck, Briar Arview. Fastball strike to the freshman, Flowers, 2-2.
Little tailing action on that one. Stayed in the strike zone.
Walker, the sign again. Williams checks the runner behind him, second base. Breaking ball, foul ball. Backing out of play. Wiener at first, Barton at second, Gettin at short, Meter at third, Hefner in left field, Klunk in center, and Bruno in right. Good-sized crowd here for this rivalry game, Panthers and Eagles.
Chamber of Commerce weather, you get a nice turnout.
Here's another high ball 3. A couple walks back in the third inning like we've talked about. The only 2 walks given up by Williams. You don't want to walk guys in front of Arview and Peterson here. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout, 2 down.
Second strikeout of the game for Williams. Second out of the inning, which is key because now with a base open at first, and they're going to send him down there.
I thought about that. I was thinking that if you're thinking ahead here a little bit, now what do? Maybe you walk Peterson too. Not the 4th inning, but.
No. Arview now with 4 walks in these 2 games versus Jersey this week, and we're not even through the 4th inning. He may get a couple more plate appearances and free passes.
Peterson, 2 for 2, 2 RBIs. Low, ball 1.
Coach Perdun of the Panthers rolling the dice here. He's almost daring Peterson to burn him twice. He gave it a ride the last time up. One hopped it, maybe two hops to the left center field fence. Hefner out there is deep.
Down in the dirt again. Well, if you look at our view, Monday he was 1 for 1, 2 walks, RBI. Today, 1 for 1, 2 walks, RBI.
That's probably why he's got a .714 batting average coming into today, because he's willing to take walks, even though that was a free pass, a deliberate, intentional walk. He's patient.
His hit on Monday, 1 for 1, was a triple. Today, it's a home run, of course, in the first inning.
His team's got 4 home runs this year. He's got all 4 of them.
No doubter in the first inning.
Plus those 3 triples, which are tops on the team. Nobody else with a triple on the roster.
So Peterson walks, and I'm not sure if they were just trying to be careful, pitch around him, or maybe none of the above. But 2 outs, bases loaded, back-to-back walks.
Courtesy runner Josh Teams to run for the catcher Peterson, and Darren Perdun's going to walk to the mound to talk to his infield and especially his pitcher Williams.
And Wagner, senior pitcher, going to the bullpen to warm up, number 9.
He pitched on Monday in relief. Gave up a couple of runs in that 7th inning.
So, big spot here. Remember, the Panthers have left the bases loaded in this game already. Bases loaded CM now, 2 outs. And it's all up to August Frankfurt,
who had a 3 RBI game when these 2 teams played on Monday.
Yeah. He's 0 for 2 now.
He's 0 for 2.
So we'll see if he's due or not. See if August can come through in April. Something like that. Something like that. 0 for 2, and he swings and misses. Strike 1. Four runs, 6 hits for CM. They don't have a hit this inning. Air, walk, walk. Bases loaded, 2 out. Breaking ball, foul ball, strike 2.
Williams issued 2 walks last inning. They both came around to score. CM would like to duplicate that.
Well, 0-2 now, so Williams has the advantage. He throws it in the dirt. Ball 1.
Boy, Gage Walker's been busy behind the plate, blocking pitches in the dirt. Nothing has really gotten past him, much more than a couple of feet.
Either catcher, we could have a lot of wild pitches back to the wall here, but we haven't. Haven't had any. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now with the bases loaded. Low and away, 2-2. Well, a lot of pitches here in the 4th. Also the 3rd and 4th back-to-back for Williams. Middle of the ball game, and 4-3 CM. High ball 3. Could it be 3 walks in a row? Well, it was 0-2. Now the runners will go 3-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. The pitch, foul ball. into the bullpen, right field side, where Jerseyville is loosening up the right-hander, Wagner. So we'll do it again. Sophomore, Frankfurt.
You trust a pitcher to call a breaking ball here with 3 balls in the count.
Williams delivers. It's tapped up the third base line, and it's going to be a tough play. It's a hit. The pitcher throws it away. A run will score. 2, now 3. All 3 will score on that tap in the grass, a swinging bunt up the third base line.
It may have gone 50 feet up the line. The pitcher, ill-advised throw to first, threw it off balance, sailed it over Wiener, and with the runners going on contact, they were able to clear the bases. The hitter had to stay at first with the right fielder coming in and fielding that ball in foul territory, but a bases-clearing infield single that did not make it out of the grass.
Here's one tap to short. Getton will charge, and he'll throw high but out to first base. And that ends the inning. Just one hit in the inning, and it was a dribbler up the third base line, but 3 runs, 3 more for CM, and they now lead this game 7-3. 4th inning is over now here in Bethalto. On to the 5th. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices. Located on Humbert Road in Alton.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you. You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio.
Strike 1.
Eagles have scored 7 runs, but they've also left 5 on in the first 4 innings.
And the Panthers have left 5. Left the bases loaded in the 3rd inning. They scored 3, and they would have liked to have had more. It was only 1 out. Outside for a ball from Bonnets to Wiener. And the junior will fly one into right. Right fielder over, back, makes the play. Frankfurt in right.
2 fly ball outs last inning. Fly ball out to start the 5th. A lot of fly ball outs from this pitcher, not overpowering. He's had just the 1 strikeout. And just a couple of ground balls in this game from the Panther batters.
No walks. And 1 hit by pitch. Now it's Gage Walker. 7-3 score. The pitch. There's a ground ball rolling out to Arview at short. Throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. That'll bring in Hefner. 1 for 2, an infield single. And all of the Jerseyville hits have been singles, right? 7 hits. Singles across the board. Here's the pitch by Bonnets. Low and away.
Panthers had someone warming up in the bullpen, Wagner. No one out in the bullpen right now, so maybe Wagner has come into the dugout.
May see some new pitchers here now in the next inning or two for maybe both teams with the pitch count. 1-1 here to Hefner. 5th inning of work for Bonnets. The right-hander delivers. Swing and a miss. Fastball by him. Strike 2.
Probably should have laid off that pitch. It was a fastball letter high and maybe off the plate wide.
This one's down in the dirt. Pretty solid game for this sophomore pitcher, Justin Bonnets. He's got 2 outs here in the 5th inning. Has a lead of 7-3. This one off the end of the bat, popped up. Pitcher wants it, has it. Pitcher comes near the first base line, fair ball, and the pop to the pitcher will end the inning. 1-2-3 for the Panthers in the 5th. It's still 7-3 Eagles here in Bethalto. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganast Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganast Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganast Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Out there for those outfielders looking into the sun here at the Bethalto Sports Complex on a bright, sunny Wednesday afternoon.
Pitch up and in, ball 1 to Wells. Again, both starting pitchers are still in there. We still have Williams in there too for Jerseyville.
He's walked 4, and all 4 have come around to score.
Yeah, walked 2 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th. This one is low for a ball. 2-1 the count. Williams to Wells again, and this one's at the knees. Strike call. Wells 1 for 2, a single. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball, getting there at short. He will fire across for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Got a pretty good hop. Then he used a strong arm to throw it across for out number 2. After some of these throws from the fielders for the Panthers, it's sometimes suspicious whether or not it's going to be a routine play.
This one is popped up on the infield. That may end the inning. 1-2-3. Second baseman there, and he'll make the play. Barton will grab it to end the inning. 1-2-3 for CM in the 5th. We'll go to the 6th inning now, and it's still 7-3. Civic Memorial over Jersey. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports, presented by the Simmons Hanley Conroy.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices. Located on Humbert Road in Alton.
We protect your house and your car because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Lennox system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
And Bonnets working to Meter here in the 6th. Soft liner going to take a hop to the third baseman, who will throw across for the out. Flowers waited on it, made the play, 1 down. Bonnets again on the season, 2-2 record. And looking strong here for win number 3 on the season.
He's retired 5 in a row. Looks like we're going to get a pinch hitter. Wagner's going to hit here for Bruno.
So Jacob Wagner will step into the game. Number 9, pinch hitter, ball 1. One out, 6th inning. Pitch low and away.
He's only had 3 at-bats on the year. Hitless in those 3 at-bats.
And our pitcher, Griffin Williams, on deck. Foul ball, strike 1. Again, in today's lineup for the Panthers, 4 seniors at the bottom of the order, 6 through 9. 2 seniors at the top of the order, 1 and 2.
And this is a senior here coming off the bench.
Yeah, Wagner. Right-handed pitcher, right-handed batter, 2-2 now. Swinging a pop-up, playable, near the first base bag. And the second baseman calls off the first baseman and drops the ball. It's an error.
It looked like the first baseman, Hawk, was under it, but he got called off by the second baseman, and Braun couldn't make the catch.
So an error. with one out. Brings in Williams. And it's a bunt down the third base line, and charging hard again is Flowers. Makes the play at third to first, 2 down.
Moves the runner up.
Two outs. And we're going to have another pinch hitter. Caden Hutchins, a junior now. Number 16.
He's only had 8 official at-bats on the year, but he has a couple of hits.
And he bats for Barton here in the number 9 spot in the lineup. 2 outs, 6th inning. This one off the end of the bat, short right field. Second baseman again. This time he'll make the catch in short right. And that'll end the inning. Middle of the 6th. And our score still 7-3. The Eagles 7, the Panthers 3. Back with more from Bethalto in a moment. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices. Located on Humbert Road in Alton.
Order in the 6th inning for CM. Bottom of the 6th, Heflin, Flowers, Arview coming up. CM's lead 7-3 here as we play on. Bottom of the 6th inning. Pop foul. Backing out of play.
Williams still in there for the Panthers. Wagner, who was warming up earlier, comes in as a pinch hitter, stays in the game to play right field, but it's still Williams on the hill.
Strike, and it's 0-2. There's a ground ball up the middle. Shortstop has it go by him as he made a move to his left, but got under him and on into center field.
Yeah, the bounce didn't come up. It kind of stayed down under the glove of Gettin. And Heflin's on for the second time in this game, reaching on that grounder up the middle.
Flowers now checks in, 0 for 2 with a walk, and he fouls one away. And Arview is on deck.
3 runs scored on 1 hit.
A little tapper, actually, is what it was.
It was a home run, wasn't it?
Three runs in the third, 3 runs in the fourth. Breaking ball just low. Frankfurt has an RBI, so does Arview. 2 RBIs for Peterson.
All 7 of the runs scored from the top 4 positions in the lineup for the Eagles, and one of those players, Heflin's, on at first right now.
And after the game, we announce our Munganest Alton Toyota players of the game. This one is popped up. First baseman will grab it for the first out of the 6th inning for the Eagles.
They got a pitch to him.
Briar Arview now. He digs in with 1 on, 1 out.
Think he'll bunt?
I don't think he will. I'm guessing that he won't. He may not get a pitch to hit. Ball 1.
Catcher that time set up inside, and the pitcher bounced it in the dirt. Some trust in the catcher when you've got a runner on base to throw that ball in the dirt, knowing that he can block it.
There's a fly ball to center. Center fielder going to camp under that one. Klunk has it. Arview may have gotten jammed just a little bit there. Fly out to center field.
He does have a sweet swing. I mean, so many times you see a left-handed batter and their swing looks so much more fluid. But Arview, just a compact. It doesn't try to overswing.
There's a ground ball rolling to short. Getton will throw to first for the out. Peterson grounds out, and that ends the 6th inning just like that here in Bethalto. It's still the Eagles over the Panthers. CM 7, Jerseyville 3. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
So if they want to make something happen, they've got the top of the order in place to get it started. Even though 2 of the 3 runs have been scored by 8 and 9 in the batting order.
But the RBIs are up there at the top. Klunk with an RBI, Wiener with a 2-run single. And that gave Jerseyville a 3-1 lead, but not for long. Strike 1 to Klunk from Bonnets, still out there.
All 3 of the runs scored in that 3rd inning when they stranded the bases loaded to end that inning. So a lot of traffic and only 3 runs scored. It could have been a much bigger inning.
You never know what would have happened if it would have been 4, 5, 6-1. If they really come up with a huge inning, you never know. We'll never know. It was 3-1.
And then CM answered right away the next half inning, scoring 3 of their own.
Well, this pitcher, Justin Bonnets, has done the job. Sophomore. Throws high to the lefty Klunk.
By no means overpowering, just the 1 strikeout. Not a lot of swing and misses either. A lot of balls put in play, but no walks.
Breaking ball, fly ball to right center field. Long run for the center fielder, but Prott is under it. 1 out.
There's been some balls hit into the air where CM players have been a little bit shaky, but that time tracking the ball easily into right center field to haul in. Out number 1 was Prott.
Drake Getton now has one of the hits for Jerseyville. 2 hits for Clunk up at the top of the order. 2 hits and an RBI. Clunk, one of the players of the game for Jerseyville. A run scored, 2 hits, RBI. Getton, 1 for 2. Sacrifice bunt as well. High for a ball. Gets a 3-0 count here, too, with 1 out. And he throws in a strike for a 3-1 count.
Nobody throwing in the bullpen. This is Bonnet's game, it would appear.
Line drive into left. That's going to fall for a hit. Ringing single. Getton with 2 hits.
First hit for the Panthers since the 4th inning when Clunk had a 2-out single.
The hits are now even, 8-8. Bonnets delivers high for a ball to Zach Wiener. Now the defense looking for a ground ball, maybe a chance at a double play. Here's the pitch. Strike, fastball right in there.
Obviously, the Panthers would like to get another runner on base in front of Wiener, who is the leader on the team with the 14 RBIs after the 2-run single back in the 3rd.
Low and away for a ball. Right-handed batters ready again. So's the pitcher, Bonnets. The stretch. He throws a little high for a ball. That was 3-1 to Getton. He had a hit. 3-1 now to Wiener. The stretch. Pitch. Over, but low. Ball 4, and they have another base runner.
And that is his first walk, right?
It is.
Had a hit by pitch back in the 3rd, but that's the first base on balls.
And the manager, Nick Smith, to the mound here. Smitty will talk it over, and we'll see what happens with 2 on, 1 out. Gage Walker to the plate. He's 1 for 3 with a hit, single. That's going to be it for Bonnets.
I was looking at the Eagles' pitching stats to see if anybody has a save, and I do not see a save recorded by any pitcher. But whoever comes in this situation and finishes out the game would be in line for a save.
And a new pitcher coming in. We'll tell you about that in a moment, as Bonnets is going to go out to the outfield, it appears now, in the 7th inning. Still 7-3 CM. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop at their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Mungan Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Mungan Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Mungan Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Has not made a start all season. He's been used exclusively as a relief pitcher. This is his 6th appearance on the season. He does have a 1-1 record pitching out of the bullpen. He's entering the game with 1 out, runners on first and second, looking to nail down a CM win here with the top of the 7th inning. With 2 outs and yet to be recorded. Gage Walker will face him.
And down and in, ball 1. So we go from one sophomore pitcher to another sophomore pitcher here. It's Pratt. And he delivers the high fastball, 2-0.
Out of the pen, he's pitched 9 2/3 innings. He's given up 13 runs on, and 8 of them earned on 12 hits.
Throws the ball hard, maybe harder than Bonnets does. It's 2-1 now on a strike.
And he's a quick worker.
Fly ball deep to left center field. Left fielder going back, still going back. It's in the gap in left center. A run will score. It's an RBI double. Second and third, Jerseyville. They've made it a 7-4 game.
First extra base hit of the day for the Panthers. A double drives in a run. 2 more runners in scoring position as the game gets closer. That run charged, of course, to Bonnets. Runner at third is charged to Bonnets.
And that'll bring in Hefner. Pratt, the stretch, the pitch, nothing but fastball, strike 1.
Hefner is the tying run.
There's another strike. It's 0-2 now. 1 out, 2 on base. A run for Jerseyville here in the 7th inning. Hefner is a junior, and he waits from the right side. Breaking ball outside.
Started over the outside part of the plate, but it broke out of the strike zone.
Stretch, pitch, swing and a pop-up, and the pitcher wants it. And in front of home plate, the pitcher has it. He's used to those pop-ups playing center field all day, and he grabs a pop-up here, 2 down.
Yeah, usually when you're the center fielder, you're probably the best defensive player on the team. He was comfortable under that pop-up right in front of home plate.
So 2 on, 2 out. Fastball, strike to Meter, strike 1.
He's 0 for 3 on the day. But he's put the ball in play all 3 plate appearances.
Here's the next, and it's low, a little outside, 1-1. So 3 in a row, reach base for the Panthers, then a pop-up. RBI double in the inning for Walker. Breaking ball, popped up, foul territory. That may be the game. First baseman there to make the play. Hawk in foul territory, and that is a CM victory. They beat the Panthers twice this week. This time it's 7-4 here in Bethalto. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.